The mall's locked down, the undead are everywhere, and we're picking our survival squad. That's right, it's time to build the ultimate zombie gang. Who's leading the charge, who's slowing us down, and who's getting sacrificed first? Let's see who makes the cut when the apocalypse hits and the rules of horror meet the rules of friendship. Welcome to the No More Late Fees podcast. I'm Danielle.
And I'm Jackie, and we're just two best friends and ex-Blockbuster employees rewatching some of the best and worst movies from the late 90s and early 2000s. In this bonus episode, we're building our ultimate zombie crew. Plus, did I mention our pal Anwar is back for spooky season? Hey Anwar, welcome back.
Welcome
Hello.
back.
I'm very excited to be here.
It's not
I love
spooky
coming back.
season if you don't make a cameo.
Of
True.
course not. And we do the most random of films with me as well.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You're getting up there with how many episodes you've had. I think the person that has the most is 6, and this is your 5th round.
I'm
Look at
excited.
you.
Look at me. You gotta at least get to 10. You know?
You just have to keep suggesting top tier movies to do.
I got you. We can go I'm the one that brought you Killjoy.
It's
So
true.
Right.
yeah.
Never
forget that.
can never be forgotten for that
Right.
one.
Never.
Well, before we get into our game, just quick question. What are we all watching right now? TV shows,
Oh wow, what am I watching? I'm watching I'm kind of getting back into watching things. Honestly, I've been watching a lot of older things because I wanted to get re-excited by stuff. I just finished watching all 10 episodes of the television show South Central. It was on Fox
Oh, okay.
in 1994. It was on Fox from 1994 to 1994. And
That
it
long
had
run.
it was like 2 months or something. It had Lorenz Tate on it when he had the little Menace to Society braids that look like the Roger Worms. And
Yeah.
then I watched that. I've been watching a lot of different things, but yeah, no, I've been watching stuff like that. I watched a film recently, and I'm trying to think of what it was. That's sad that I don't remember what the film is. No, I've been watching. You know what I watched? I rewatched The Silence of the Lambs,
Ooh.
and because I wanted to see how great it was. I wanted to be reminded of that, and yeah, I learned a lot about the film. I mean, I realized that Q Lazarus, you know that song "Goodbye Horses," that was a black woman. I thought that was a white man, but that whole time,
Mm,
that's a black
Really?
woman song. Did you know?
I did not know.
I did not
Goodbye
know.
horses. I had no idea that was a black woman. It's the only song that she's ever had that was major. There's a documentary that recently has come out about her. So I've been kind of going down that rabbit hole. And yeah, I've been trying to watch things to like inspire me because I'm writing a one-person show in the moment.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's fun.
So I hope we have seats in the front row. Just saying.
Absolutely. I mean, listen, my goal is to have this tour around. People are telling me, somebody said this could be like your baby reindeer, that show that was on Netflix.
Yes.
That started off as a one-person show, and then my friend Felicia, she said, you're gonna be the next Whoopi Goldberg, because that's how Whoopi Goldberg got discovered. I was like, period,
Speak
but I
on
think
it.
yeah, but it's the time right now to create.
Yeah.
I had an
Yes.
interesting experience in the last few months, so it's been
Very.
so it's gonna be fun to like explore that in my way with my humor.
Well, absolutely love your humor. Love that you have been very like open about everything that's going on or has been going on. It's refreshing without it feeling like sometimes people are like TMI,
Yeah.
and that they're like the purpose of it is that they want attention, but you're just sharing your story, and you're always a natural storyteller. I think that's why you do so well on
Yeah.
social media.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some of those videos I've done are kind of monologues. So that's part of it. It's like I test things out a lot of the time. If I say something, it's really to see how people respond to it.
Mm.
But I had to be open because, I mean, I lost all of my hair So, I knew I was going to lose my hair. My face was going to look, something was going to change. And so I was like, I can't just come on here and just act like nothing has happened. So I have to acknowledge it. And then at some point, it kind of took on a life of its own. And it's very strange, but it kind of changed how I create. Um,
Mm.
because now I'm more of, I don't want to say I'm like a vlogger. I don't want to say I'm an influencer, but I do think now I just don't think about it anymore. I'm just sharing more of who I am, which maybe was always the point. It's opening me up to a different type of audience of people. I think people connected to my humanity in a way that they never did. And, it's a blessing in disguise. It's an opportunity
Yeah.
to open up
Yes.
because of stuff like that. So, yeah.
It's definitely a beautiful way to look at it. Great perspective because, you know, people don't know your journey. People don't know what you're going through. You see people, especially on social media, you have no idea what's going on. And when you're sick, sometimes you are like, fuck it, I do not want to speak to a fucking camera.
Yeah.
I'm mad
Hmm.
at the world. This sucks, you know? So it's been great to kind of just watch along with your journey.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a very interesting journey, and I'm looking at your image right now, and I realize I look like both of the black men in this movie. During, I was like, please, I was rocking that. But yeah, no, I mean, it was just nice to be able to share a different part of myself, and I think it's changed me fundamentally as a person. I think I'm a better person, and I think I have a lot more to say, and I might be funnier now.
I mean, I think comedy definitely comes from pain a lot of the time. So the
Yeah,
funniest people are have experienced a lot.
Yep.
yeah, yeah. So it's been fun. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to get to talk about death and not relation and it not be related to me. You know?
Right?
Yeah.
How about, all right, Jackie, well, what have you been watching?
Ken and I are currently rewatching season one of Nobody Wants This so that we can watch season two. I started rewatching it and he immediately like sat down and then he like binged season one, so he's going back and rewatching it with me. So preparing for that. And then because I watched Dawn of the Dead earlier today and I was still in my spooky season feels, I watched Children of the Corn this
Hmm.
afternoon. So
80s one, the 1984 one.
yes, with Linda Hamilton.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
You really took it back.
What an
I
experience.
took it all the way back.
Yeah.
What about you, Danielle?
I was thinking about it, and I really haven't been watching TV as much, but when I go I've been flying a lot, so I downloaded two shows and it's like I'm only watching it when I'm flying. I don't know why I could watch it at home, but I haven't. One is a Korean drama, of course, called The King's Affection, which it's pretty cool so far. I'm still trying to figure out how they're going to stick the landing because the whole premise is that this queen had twins, a boy and a girl, but they were like, we can't have twins. That's just going to mess up everything, and especially not a girl. So they were going to kill her, and then the mom sent her away and hid her. And then her own father found out about it and was trying to kill the girl. And so he hired one of his people to kill the girl, but the what they didn't know was that the kids were switching because they look so much alike, and
Oh.
they accidentally killed the boy. Girl, it's a mess. So now the girl is pretending to be the king, or and nobody knows. Then the mom died, which I'm like, I had to go back because I was like, did I miss an episode? They just haven't told me how it just skipped a few years. So then it kind of there's a few Korean shows that do this trope where it's a girl dressed like a guy and the guy is like gung ho in love with the man and he's like, I don't know what to do with this, but I like this man. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm like, how does it work with her periods? How does like nobody know? And two, eventually she's going to have to produce an heir. It's gonna look kind of weird if she's pregnant. Like I don't, but I'm tapped in. Like so I'm watching that. I did go and try to watch the new Kiki Palmer show that there's a lot of tongues wagging about called Southern Fried Rice Girl. Just the name alone is ridiculous. So the premise, Jackie, you haven't heard about,
I haven't heard it about it
she's
yet.
on the white side of TikTok. It's okay. But on the black side of TikTok, we are dragging Kiki and the showrunner because, like, why? So the premise is an Asian woman who I think is Korean who goes to an HBCU. Okay, fine. There are a lot of other people in HBCUs, but she also was raised by black people. She has a weird black scent that goes in and out. And there's like a shit ton of stereotypes. Like her best friend is black but gets pregnant, so can't go to college. I'm like, are we still doing this? And then her roommate is a plus size, dark skinned black woman and apparently like the antagonist. So, and it's over like the whole thing is out now, but I only got through I didn't get through two episodes. I didn't get to the first episode because I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. It's like Tyler Perry level acting from his plays back in the day. It's bad.
Oh.
It's real bad.
Without the
And
singing.
go ahead.
I was just saying, without the singing.
Without the singing.
Right.
Exactly.
No, that's the best part.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's not looking good. And then Kiki tried to come out for Halloween dressed as Honey, and I was like, I'm not falling for this because I'm still mad, Kiki. But
Who's she dressed as for Halloween?
Honey from the movie Honey. You
Oh,
remember
like
with
Oh,
Jessica
that.
Alba?
Jessica
Oh,
Alba?
my
Yes.
friend Felicia recently said, "Have you seen the movie Honey? Do you remember it?" And I said, "You mean that movie with Lil Romeo
Yes.
and Jessica Alba and that little boy from Romeo Show?" No, I don't remember that movie. I do, but I don't. Mackay Pfeiffer and Jessica Alba was black.
Yeah.
They had to crimp her hair to make her blacker.
I can't wait till we start getting into the dance movies. We haven't done one yet, Jackie. I know you're glad about that.
Yeah, I guess we haven't.
No, we haven't. Trust me, I know.
Well, we'll put Anwar down for honey.
He's like, hold on. I didn't say all that.
Missy Elliott, starring Missy Elliott, probably the best part of the movie. Yeah.
Well, Kiki dressed like Honey and also had Little Romeo and the boy that was on Little Romeo's show and made like a little, I don't know, skit or something for Halloween.
Thank you, Kiki.
Kiki, what
Hey,
you doing?
right.
Thank you,
She
Kiki.
she don't know. She's been in Hollywood too long. She's so disconnected from reality.
I
That's
mean, listen, I enjoy a lot of what Kiki Palmer does, but I will say that Kiki Palmer is like my brand is now that I do too much. It's not even like oh Kiki always got a job. No, Kiki do too much, and that's okay to a point. But she be just doing everything. She's like, I'm gonna have a network, a music career. I'm gonna be an actress. I'm not gonna have no time to promote or do any of them at all, but I'm gonna do it because they be like Kiki Palmer. She's a jack of all trades and a master of none. And I think she's really good, but I think it'd be really nice for her to lean into acting just a little bit more, you know? Because Kiki
uh,
Palmer, she's trying to do everything. She interviewed every. Oh, you the latest talk of hood Twitter? Can well then come on my podcast so I could talk to you, you know,
I think
often.
my biggest issue is that she just like, why do you continue to align yourself with trash ass people, especially trash ass men? She was, she wanted us to believe her about the Trey Songz thing of it all, right? And we were with her on that. But then in the same breath, you're like trying to give R. Kelly a pass. And then you were trying to have Jonathan Majors on your show.
I think the problem is that she just talked too much because it's like she did come out and say like, "Oh, I didn't know that about R. Kelly." The thing about Kiki Palmer is, I don't know. I think she aligns with what she thinks is going to draw attention, and she tries to be sort of neutral in times. And actually, it's fine if you want to be neutral, but you don't got to be the sacrificial lamb to talk to these people, Kiki. Like
Right.
nobody's coming to Kiki to talk to about Jonathan Majors. Like if she wants to, let can we let Robin Roberts do that or like
Right.
what's her name, Oprah's friend, like let one of them do it,
Gail
you
be
know.
dragged all the time. Sherry Shepherd also was like trying to give Jonathan Majors a try. I'm like, that man,
Sherry
like,
didn't watch
besides
that
the
movie,
whole
did
thing, he's odd. He's a very odd guy.
when he cut the hold the cup, the little mug everywhere.
Right. Ugh. Anywho,
Um,
let's get into our game.
So, we are going to pick three fictional characters we'd have on our team to help us in a zombie apocalypse.
I already have one.
I have one as well.
Okay, now I have two. Mm-mm-mm. Third one's gonna be hard.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, Danielle, we'll let you go first.
Actually, that third one, I don't know. Okay, so my first one is Blade because if he can kill vampires, he can kill the undead.
I like it.
Number two would be John Wick because if he can kill somebody about a dog, I don't know, he just kills a lot. I think he'd be great. But I'm a little scared because Blade is a hybrid. I was going to pick, is it Celine from
Underworld?
Underworld?
Hmm.
But then I was like, ooh, there's too many vampires, and I don't know what the rules are. If there's no human blood for them to drink, like,
Do they
are they
turn
going to
on
kill the
you?
zombies and then I'm just a snack? So I'm a little concerned, but I feel like having Blade will keep Celine from killing me. So
Okay.
that's my lineup right there. John Wick, Celine, and Blade. And
Hmm.
I'm bringing absolutely nothing to this team but vibes and comedy.
Yeah, I'm the comic relief. I help y'all have the will to live.
Yes.
Um,
Right.
yeah. Ooh, I mean, I can say that I would pick whatever Uma Thurman's name was in Kill Bill because
Hmm.
Ooh,
if
the
she can bring
bride.
her own toe back to life, we good. I'm going to say, I'm going to say the genie from Aladdin
Oh.
because I wish
Like
this
it.
was over. Um, and I would also have to say that if I have to fight the zombies, then can we just get Batman because he got like a little fortress that we can all just hide in?
I
Ooh.
like it.
Yeah.
Which actor was playing Batman?
Michael Keaton because he
Yes.
seems smarter than the rest of them.
Yes.
You're absolutely correct. That was the only correct
Because
answer.
Christian Bale gonna get us killed, and Adam West is a joke,
Yes.
and Val Kilmer, please, and George
Oh,
Clooney, please. You had nipples.
yeah. What about you, Jackie?
So, independently, I had thought of these characters. I want to preface it by that. My first choice, always and forever, is Hannibal from Blade Trinity.
Okay.
I also had Oren Ishii from Kill Bill, Lucy Liu's
Mm.
character. And then I'm going with Kenneth from Dawn of the Dead. Ving Rhames, Simon, like, he stood on business.
Yeah, he did a great
So,
job.
Fuck y'all.
Great lists. I like it.
yeah.
Now, for me, this is hypothetical because Jackie already knows. And if you've listened multiple times when we talk about any of these apocalypse movies, I'm not going to be in these situations because I'm offing myself immediately. I was not born to live in that kind of environment at all. But if I was going to stay alive, the question for all of us is what skill would we bring to a group that would encourage people to keep you around in a zombie apocalypse? Don't think tap dancing is going to be important. Damn.
I know mine.
Okay.
I will home alone the shit out of everything. I will
Very
become
true.
MacGyver. I will be setting up booby traps. I will be using whatever I have around me. I have had dreams that I had like attached a shovel to a spring so I could like chop zombies' heads off and like snatch it back to me. Like I am prepared. Mentally, I am prepared. And I'm prepared to keep you in my little cave and paint you like a rock and feed you and keep you alive.
Okay. But you, Anwar.
I'm really good at inspiring people to keep going. And that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I want to keep going, but if I say it out loud, I might hear myself. And I'm like Samuel L. Jackson in Deep Blue Sea. I'm gonna give you a speech. Like,
I
you
love
know
it.
what I mean? Like, we're gonna keep going, y'all. Fight for me.
I think I would be unsuspecting at first if people didn't know me. Like they would think I was sweet, but then I would slowly rise as a dictator. And I think
You
that's
be
what I'm
good
bringing
at
to the
like
party.
organizing the troops,
Yes. And
delegating
telling,
tasks,
yes.
and just hiding behind the cage in the mall so you don't
Yes,
get attacked.
exactly.
Go out there, do what y'all need to. Why are you in here looking at me? Go out there and fight for me.
Yes.
You know, you
I
can do
would
it. Yeah.
I would be really good at rationing the food. I would be able to say, "Hey, we're not doing all that." And when I would see people start acting up, I would slowly pull people to the side and start planning their demise. They've got to go.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right, Anwar, are you ready? It's your time.
Yes, I am.
So now we're going to put Anwar in the hot seat for his three employee picks. He's had a lot of previous picks, so he gets to choose whatever he wants. And he has a legacy to keep alive because his
Yes.
picks are wild and varied.
Yeah.
Okay, so in let's see, in sticking to the theme of Children of the Corn,
Yes.
we're not doing the first Children of the Corn. We of course have to do one of the random direct-to-video sequels. Now I'm debating on if it's going to be Children of the Corn 3 Urban Harvest or Children of the Corn 4 The Gathering starring Naomi Watts. Let's go with The Gathering starring Naomi Watts. So we're going with
Mhm.
Children of the Corn 4. And then I think what else? Let's see. We have to go into some random children's film of the 90s because I always give you a really random children's film of the 90s. So, how about let's go with my absolute least favorite of 1990. Well, how about this? You know what? I want to pick, I'm going to pick, you know what? My first mind went to Elijah Wood.
Mhm.
Okay.
And so I'm not going to do a children's film. I'm going to do The Good Son because
Love.
we
Yes.
have to celebrate, children. This is the theme, actually.
Bad children.
Murderous children. So we're going to do The
Yes.
Good Son, and then we're also going to do 1992's glorious film Mikey, starring Brian Bonsall of Blank Check and Family Ties.
I love a good theme, and this is an excellent theme.
I've
Yeah,
never seen Mikey or Children of the Corn 4.
you are missing a lot. I would love to do Mikey. I feel like no one ever talks about that. That's hilariously strange film.
I
Hmm.
So
feel
like,
like Mikey has been mentioned on the podcast before. I'm not sure if it's been Anwar or someone else.
I
So
think it was someone else. I don't know who, but I remember as well
we may have to do like an off or maybe like a live since it's
to
not in
watch
our time
it.
frame and
Yeah.
just watch it together, like on Twitch or something.
Well, so I have an idea for us. It went
Okay.
if you come to visit. I saw these two best friends do this. They both put movies in a jar. Did I send this to you?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll say it because Onwar's like, I don't know what you're talking about. They both put movies in a jar and then they each picked movies from each of these jars and did a whole day movie day where they watched these movies. And some of the movies were absolutely horrific. And they're like, why did you put this in the jar?
And
And
like the stipulation was neither one of them could have seen it before.
right.
So brand
So,
new movie to both of them. And I feel like there was one other rule.
yeah, I don't know, but we can make up
Yeah.
our own rules.
Yeah.
But yeah. And I think that would be really fun, especially if it's us watching it and we've both never seen it. So then
Yeah.
it's like,
yeah.
Oof.
should be.
I mean,
Um,
that's the best part about Mikey is you say nothing at all. Just turn it on. Just look at it.
It might be even
Well,
better if we get suggestions
yeah.
from our fans and then we'll like sort out the ones
I
we've
think we
seen.
should ask our guests. I know, like,
Oh, yeah.
obviously, because our guests, we've had so many of these kind of conversations and
Hmm.
they know how to torture us. So I think that
I
it will
like it.
be really fun. But, Onward, why don't you tell everybody how they can find you on social media?
You can follow me on social media at the Anwar Ali. Yeah.
And you can find us at No More Late Fees on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Threads, and Blue Sky.
And as always, be kind and rewind.